Saptarishi is the term used for the seven greatest sages of the Vedic kingdom. They have attained a semi immortal status, have exceedingly long lifespan due to their yogic power. The seven holy sages were assigned to be present through the four great ages to guide the human race. These seven sages or Saptarishis worked closely with Lord Shiva to maintain the balance on earth. Saptarishis are the seven mind born sons of Lord Brahma who live for a period of time known as a Manvantar. They serve as representatives of Brahma, and at the end of a Manvantar, the universe gets destroyed. Saptarishis merge with God, and the task of filling the earth is given to the newly appointed Saptarishi. All the Saptarishis are Brahma Rishis, meaning they have completely understood the meaning of Brahma. Usually, one cannot rise to the level of a Brahma Rishi through merit alone, since the order was created divinely and is appointed by Lord Brahma. Brahma Rishis are so powerful that they can defeat every weapon on earth, forecast the future, and are not influenced by the circle of life and death. This is the list of the Saptarishis of the current Manvantar. According to ancient Indian astronomy, the part of the constellation of Ursa Major is called Saptarishi. The seven stars represent the seven rishis, such as Vashisht, Marichi, Pulastya, Pulaha, Atri, Angiras, and Kratu. There is another star that is slightly visible within it, known as Arundhati. According to ancient Vedic astronomy, Arundhati and Vashisht are married and together comprise the miser double. Bharadwaj. He is one of the greatest sages of Vedic times and a descendant of sage Angiras. His father is Devarsi Brihaspati. Sage Bharadwaj is the author of Ayurveda. He is the father of Guru Dronacharya and his ashram still exists in Allahabad. Bharadwaj Rishi was also a master of advanced military arts, including the Devastras. His wife is Sushila, with whom he had a daughter named Devavarnini and a son Garga. Dronacharya was born due to his attraction to Apsara. According to some of the Puranas, Bharadwaj was found on the banks of the river Ganga and adopted by the king Bharat. He had an unquenchable thirst for knowledge of Vedas and in addition meditated on Indra, Lord Shiva and Parvati for more Vedic knowledge. Vishwamitra. Rishi Vishwamitra is one of the most well-known Saptarishi and the great sages who discovered the Gayatri Mantra. Usually, one cannot rise to the level of a Brahma Rishi through the merit alone since the order was created divinely and is appointed by Lord Brahma. However, Vishwamitra rose to the position of a Brahma Rishi through his own merit alone. His epic fight with Vashisht for the position of the greatest sage of all time makes a very interesting story. He was not a Brahmin by birth, but a Kshatriya. Having fought, lost, and then being pardoned by the sage Vashisht made a deep impression on the king. He gave up his kingdom and began his quest to become a greater sage than Vashisht. He took on the name Vishwamitra. After many trials and undergoing many struggles for thousands of years, Vishwamitra obtained the title of Brahma Rishi from Brahma and Vashishta himself. Vashisht. Rishi Vashisht is the most popular among the Saptarishi. He was the guru of Lord Sri Ram and his brothers. Rishi Vashisht had established his Gurukul on the banks of sacred river Sarayu in the state of Ayodhya. Rishi Vashisht possessed the wish-fulfilling cow Kamadhenu and her child Nandini. His wife was Arundhati, who is regarded as one of the stars in the collection Ursa Major. Rishi Vashisht gave various sutras in the field of dharma. He also possessed immense knowledge in astrology. Gautam. Gautam Rishi belongs to the lineage of Angiras. His sons were Vamdev, Nodhas, and Shatanand, and he was one of the earliest writers of law. He also authored the Gautam Dharma Sutra and the Rig and Sama Vedic mantras. His wife was Ahalya, who was the daughter of Lord Brahma. At the appropriate time, the Lord announced that whosoever goes around the earth first shall win Ahalya's hand. Gautam Rishi went around the divine cow, thus fulfilling the condition. Ahalya and Gautam Rishi were married. There was an episode in his life when Devraj Indra came to Ahalya's kutir in the form of Maharishi Gautam in his absence. So Rishi Gautam cursed Ahalya to turn into a stone. He also cursed Indra to become impotent for his mischief. However, he assured Ahalya that she would regain her human form when Lord Ram will come and touch the stone. Rishi Gautam was an ardent devotee of Lord Shiva. The Triambakeshwar Jyotirling was established by Rishi Gautam. Atri. Atri is one of the great 7 sages who composed many sacred Vedic mantras. The 5th mandala of Rig Veda has been named the Atri Mandala under his honor. He was married to Anusuya Devi, who is recognized among the 7 female Pativratas. He had 3 sons, namely Dattatreya, who is the incarnation of Tridevas, Durvasa and Soma. Jamdagni. Rishi Jamdagni is the father of Parshuram, the 6th incarnation of Lord Vishnu. His wife was Renuka. Rishi Jamdagni was well versed in Hindu scriptures and Vedas. He had a conflict with Kartavirya Arjun. Arjun killed Jamdagni and took Kamadhenu with him. However, Parshuram killed Kartavirya Arjun and seized Kamadhenu. Then Parshuram decided to kill all the Kshatriyas from the face of the earth. So he traversed across the whole planet and killed Kshatriyas 21 times. Kashyap. He is the son of Rishi Marichi and the grandson of Brahma. He was the father of Devas, Asuras, Nagas, Garudas, Vamana, Agni, Adityas, Daityas, Aryaman, Mitra, Pusan, Varuna and all humanity. He is the progenitor, the Prajapati. He is the author of Kashyapa Samhita, a classical reference book in Ayurvedic pediatrics and gynecology. In the story of King Parikshit killed by serpent Takshaka, Kashyap arrives to stop it when Takshaka challenges him by biting a tree and turning it into ashes. Kashyap restores the tree with his yogic powers and defeats the serpent. Thank you for watching the video. Don't forget to subscribe for additional content.